look how Paul explains. For who has known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Christ. Let me have the verse on the screen. Who will instruct him? If, for example, you know that in this ministry, the one who instructs is the mind of Christ. It is not Jose Luis. That is why, oh, can this get to where it is getting without my intervention? In other words, anyone who looks at this ministry from afar thinks that I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Monday so that I have time to deal with the 313 congregations that exist. So just imagine, it would be quite challenging for a single person, and even with assistance, it would still be difficult. Oh, and remember, we'll discuss keeping them united in the next step. Keeping them in the unity of the Spirit, talking the same thing. But who ensures this? Once Paul has the mind of Christ, he passes it on to Timothy. Then Timothy speaks just like him. That's why he says, I sent Timothy to you because he will let you know my mind and how I teach in all the churches. Because that mind, what it does is it eliminates your mind. So there you couldn't experience the mind of Christ because Christ, who will instruct him? For example, all ministries are equipped with a panel of pastors, as you are well aware. The board convenes monthly, while the church directly beneath them has its own separate board within. This is how one person controls others, man's dominion over fellow humans. Every church has a board, so the pastor who arrives is an employee. Let's suppose the board of directors includes treasurers, presidents of the corporation, the secretary, and several members. It can be composed of 6, 5, or 7 individuals, or any desired number. The group of 7 individuals reach a consensus and express the need for a pastor. Now in the new covenant, it doesn't work that way. For example, this is the main headquarters of the 313. Even in this one, there is no board that meets to decide things. We do not have monthly meetings to say, well, what are we going to do with this family? For who will instruct him? Notice the difference in what we are talking about. One way of government. Because they have not renewed their minds, they do not have the mind of Christ. They do not follow the gospel of the uncircumcision. So they function as the government, a democratic government. Now, which is the government of God? And what else could we compare it to? Dictatorial, because God does not ask anyone for advice. Therefore it says, who will instruct him? Then the mediator of the new covenant comes to tell you these things. I'm dealing with a matter with you to see if you will mediate with me and agree on this matter.